As you probably know, science fiction usually tells stories set in the near or distant future, often featuring technology that doesn't exist today. In this genre, there are some lesser-known films that I think are definitely worth watching. Today, I want to share a few sci-fi movies that I believe many people may have overlooked. While they may not all be masterpieces, they're a bit above average, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on the strange and imaginative worlds they create.
Back to Earth.
Come back to us.
This film is based on a real Soviet space mission that took place in 1985. It tells the story of two cosmonauts sent to rescue a space station that had gone completely offline. The fact that it's inspired by true events makes it even more powerful, and the way the story is told really pulls you in. Honestly, it's one of the most impressive space-themed films I've seen. Visual effects and the way zero gravity is portrayed are top-notch, easily on par with Hollywood productions. If you're into the technical side of space exploration, there's a lot to enjoy here too. If you liked Gravity, Apollo 13, or The Martian, good chance you'll enjoy Salyut 7 as well, especially if you appreciate sci-fi dramas based on real events and have an interest in space tech. This one shouldn't be missed.
So I wouldn't waste it.
In Time gives us a really intriguing vision of the future, where time has literally become currency. People stop aging at 25, but to stay alive, they have to earn more time. If you run out of it, that's it, you're done. That concept alone makes the movie worth watching. Sure, there's action, but what really stands out is the dystopian world it builds and the way it critiques systems of power and inequality. The idea that those who have time live and the rest don't is simple but powerful to me. This film is a true, underrated gem. The concept is brilliant. The world feels stylish and sharp, and the cast, led by Justin Timberlake and Amanda Seyfried, really holds it together. If you're into sci-fi that's both thought-provoking and fast-paced, In Time is definitely worth a watch.
3 years is a long haul, you know.
I know you're really lonely up there.
Moon is a perfect sci-fi film made on a low budget, with a single location and a single actor. Sam Bell, working alone on a lunar mining station for 3 years, begins to experience loneliness and strange occurrences. The film isn't about technology, but more about human psychology and isolation. The story is both sad and thought-provoking, with a powerful message. At times, it leaves you wondering what's real and what's not. This is exactly what makes a sci-fi film great. It messes with your mind and makes you ask, what if I were in that situation? You can't watch this film without putting yourself in Sam's shoes. It makes you empathize with his isolation and emotional struggle. Sam Rockwell's performance is critical to the film. If you're looking for a sci-fi film with philosophical and psychological depth, Moon is definitely a must-see.
I want to see if it's reacting to my lights. I'm going to turn them off.
Europa Report is a unique take on space exploration. A group of astronauts embarks on a mission to search for signs of life on Jupiter's moon, Europa. However, the mission quickly takes a much more dangerous turn. The film is presented in a found footage style, with the story unfolding through the astronauts' recorded footage. This adds a level of realism and makes you really feel the isolation and fear of the unknown in space. Visually, the film creates a fantastic atmosphere, and the sound design is top-notch. If you're a fan of deep space-themed films like 2001, A Space Odyssey, or Moon, Europa Report is definitely worth checking out. It's a film that's both scientifically grounded and explores the loneliness of humanity in the vastness of the universe.
Thank you.
Upgrade is set in a dark future where technology is fully integrated into the human body. The story follows a man who becomes paralyzed, then gets a chip implant with an AI system that allows him to walk again and seek revenge. First, it feels like a classic revenge plot, but things get way more complex than they seem. The pacing is tight And the action scenes are brutal and super creative. The way the camera moves during fights gives it a really unique and intense style. Even with a low budget, the film looks as sharp and stylish as many big productions. At its core, Grade makes you question who's really in control, the human or the machine. If you're into Black Mirror-style tech thrillers or dark sci-fi, this one's definitely worth watching. The creator throws us right to the middle of a war between humans and artificial intelligence. It builds a massive world, but at its heart, it's a deeply personal story about a man and a child he grows attached to. Visually, it's stunning. Despite having a relatively low budget, it looks like a full-blown blockbuster. It's a world building. The tech design, the effects, everything is just so well done. You'll constantly be asking yourself, how did they make this look so good on that budget? But it's not just eye candy. The film also explores big questions, like what does it mean to be human? And are emotions only biological? If you're looking for a sci-fi film that's epic in scale but still emotionally grounded, The Creator is a must-watch. Other Life tells the story of Ren Amari, a brilliant neuroscientist who develops a revolutionary technology that stimulates specific parts of the brain, allowing users to experience days, even years, of lifelike memories in just seconds. While Ren envisions it for therapy and entertainment, her business partner has darker plans, using it as a virtual prison system for real-time punishment. What makes Other Life stand out is its sharp concept and the way it plays with time, memory, and reality. It's a small-scale film, but the idea is big and it sticks with you. The story is tense, emotional, and constantly makes you ask, what would I do in her place? If you're into smart, contained sci-fi with a Black Mirror vibe, Other Life is a hidden gem you shouldn't miss. Ex Machina starts with a young programmer named Caleb being invited to a remote, high-tech estate by his reclusive CEO to participate in an experiment, testing the consciousness of Ava, a highly advanced humanoid AI. At first, feels like a simple Turing test, but the deeper Caleb goes, the more blurred the lines between creator, creation, and manipulation become. Ava isn't just intelligent, she's aware, and that changes everything. The film stands out with its minimal setting, brilliant dialogue, and haunting atmosphere. It doesn't rely on big action sequences. Instead, it builds tension through ideas. It's stylish, quiet, and deeply unsettling in the best way. If you like your sci-fi philosophical, psychological, and a little claustrophobic, Ex Machina is an absolute must-watch. The Giver is set in a seemingly perfect society. No pain, no conflict, no choices. Emotions are suppressed, memories are erased, and life follows strict, carefully controlled rules. But beneath that calm surface lies a quiet kind of dystopia. When young Jonas is chosen to receive the memories of the past from the Giver, the only person who remembers how life used to be, he begins to experience real emotions, colors, and the bittersweet beauty of human life. And with that, he starts to see how empty the world around him truly is. Visually minimal, but thematically rich, Giver dives into ideas of freedom, memory, and what it means to truly live. It's not loud or flashy, it's thoughtful, quiet, stays with you long after it ends. If you're into understated dystopias with a deeper message, The Giver is a subtle but powerful watch. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video for more such suggestions. Goodbye.